Hello everyone, welcome to the cold north in our Viking North Alliance town, and we got a mission today. We got the glowshroom for the dwarves, and we got it in a previous episode. We've grown some mushroom outside here, or actually inside, but I guess inside of the caves we've grown some glowshrooms, and we're gonna give them away to the dwarves when we have them completed, and we're gonna help them out with the things they need. We also have another mission with Tomty in 40 hours. They want us to make 15 sacks of wheat flour, which I really don't think we're gonna be able to do, because we don't even have wheat. It would be if our barley would count as wheat, but we don't have anything really grown yet, so... We have a little bit grown here, a tiny bit, but it's really sweet potatoes for now. The trader returns. I'm back, but it doesn't look like you got a free basket of walnuts I have asked for. That's too bad. Maybe next time. Okay, yeah. So guys, one thing that I would love to maybe work a bit on today would be to look into our blacksmith. I'm gonna work on that one. We have a building I made already, but we're gonna go in and add a little bit of few finishing fixes to it, and you guys can be able to download and use it as well. So let's get down to business and let's go and make a little bit on our blacksmith. And we're just gonna place it down. So this is the outside we're working on, there on the outside, and then we have a door to go inside of here. And what we're also gonna do is we can make sure that we tag certain parts, we can look through them. So we can select this one, make it into a roof, then we can also see through them. And if you want to, we could also go ahead and, for example, we could have removed like this part and then tag it as a roof. Then I can always see, you know, when I'm looking through with this one, I can always see where the poles are. So that can be kind of handy for knowing where you are in the world sometimes. But I think maybe in this case that I will just hide it all actually. And I made a hotkey for this as well, so I guess click on hotkey to bind it. I highly recommend that if you have a lot of pieces. Like we have here, we have a lot of pieces. Instead of clicking and clicking here, you can go inside of the settings and you can bind your own control hotkey inside of here. And I don't know exactly where it is at the moment, but you can bind it yourself, and I have it on control. Shift S, that's my hotkey for that. But that way it makes it so fast, you can just keep clicking these ones. I highly recommend that if you're doing buildings like these. Because you want to be able to set up it properly so you can look through it when you want to look through it. So there we go. So this is the entrance to go into the building, and then we also have an entrance and exit here. So the idea is that the blacksmith will be able to go out here and work. What we could do if you want to, we can lock off this area with some fences as well if you do that. And I have added another mod to the game, and the name of that mod is called Quantum Fences. So it allows you to like push your wall pieces into building blocks, because before it had to be a little bit of a distance. So we can actually maybe try it today. So if you have like a certain block, let's see if we have some fences. I only have the fence post tool, and I'm not entirely sure if it works directly with the fence tool that we have here. But let's see. So you can see this one goes straight into there. I don't think even maybe this was possible before, so that way we can hook things up really nicely. So in this case we can hook it up to the corner over there, to the corner over here for example. And maybe it could be nice to have like a fence around, so you will see the worker going in here, picking the things, going outside, blacksmithing, going inside. I feel like I might want to do a fence there. And we can also add a fence inside of here of course. So if we go search for fences, and we have cobblestone, we have wooden ones, clay ones. But I'm kind of leaning towards maybe trying an wooden fence. I kind of like the wooden fences. So with this one we should be able to like push it in inside of the wall. So we can have it like that, or we can use this one. But I think it may look better like that, and then we do one of these. And then let's try to do the same. We could maybe... I'm gonna change this a little bit. So maybe we go like that. But that also means, guys, if you're gonna use my templates, if you are using them, you have to download quantum fences to make sure the mod is gonna function with my templates fully. So perhaps we can do something here to not make it so with so many things. So I think in the corner here it might be worth to, yeah, maybe that one. Yeah, that could probably work pretty good there. Yeah, that's looking nice. It looks a little bit long when it's hitting the wall. I think we can potentially, we could throw in one here if we really do want that. And maybe we actually do. Because it looks a little bit too long, I think. Yeah, that's pretty good. And we can also use, like I said, the cobblestones. They might even feel better here, so I'm gonna give those a try for fun. For some science, you know. So let's make sure we go back like so, and I'm just gonna remove the fences we had over here. And this one we don't we have to think about those poles as much, I think. So I'm not entirely sure stone or wood. I in one way I kind of prefer the wood actually. I'm gonna go with wood. But you guys, you can go with whatever you want, whatever you feel like going for. Okay, there we go, fence done. So now I think we should work a little bit soon on inside, but I'm thinking to the side here. We may be able to have some storage there. So a little place to maybe store some ores or some fuel or something like that. And let's see, we do have some of these firewood sheds. So maybe if we make one in stone and put it to the side there, we can store some firewood under there and maybe use it inside of the furnace for later on, right? And I think we will keep it open here. I was having ideas for not having it open, but I might go like this. Let's see, how big is the bigger furnace? I think this is quite a lot bigger. So if we would swap that one out, it's gonna take an insane amount of space, which means we have to remove that one. So I think for that reason I'm not gonna have the shed here, because this way we're gonna be sure we are able to use it like this. But I'm also going to be swapping it out to the basic one, because if you guys want to use it, you don't end up with this one, but you end up with the one you can do pretty early on. So, I want to have like an like a little desk when you get inside here. So it's going to be, you know, both a home for the blacksmith, but I also want it to be like a little shop as well. So anyone who wants to go and buy a bit of tools or weapons or armor or something like that, they're gonna be able to go inside and do that. So I'm gonna make my own little, I think I'm gonna make my own one with this. I kinda like to do it like that. However, we could also use the bar. There's some pretty nice pieces nowadays actually. I think they're called counter maybe. So I have these counter pieces. They look pretty good as well. I'm not sure if the door is bugged still. I know that that one has disappeared quite a few times, but I'm not sure if we actually need it for this one. So we can do a little counter, maybe a little bit further in, because maybe we want the visitors to be able to have a bit of space over there. And perhaps we have to do another mid section. And we can do another little end if we want to. We gotta take the right one though. So maybe like that, so we can still walk through here. And if you want to, we could have like a door as well, but it really depends on how we want to set this up. Maybe we don't want to have the counter here at all. Maybe we want to have the counter at the side so people can walk inside, look around and see what they want and then go and pay when they're going out. I'm gonna go that direction this time. That's gonna be my new plan for this one. So I think I'm gonna have it going out a little bit in the way like that. Maybe a little bit into when we're inside. We only really need to have one block on inside. But if I want to have a share there, then I'm gonna need to have two. But maybe we can go like that, or maybe we push it in a little bit further in the building. Then we push it out. Then we can walk through here, right? I think we're just gonna have two counters like that. And that's gonna be fine, and we can walk through here. And we're probably gonna hang some things on the walls as well. We can maybe have some shields, that would be kind of fitting. Maybe we're selling these shields. Wouldn't it be really nice to have some like axes or swords hanging on the background as well? But let's go with something like that, perhaps. These take up a little bit too much space. I would love... In the past they were able to take just one by one, but now they need 3 by 3 space to put them out, unfortunately. Maybe if we put them a little bit like that. I want this to be kind of like centered almost. And we can add a little end to this one. Like so, there we go. That's gonna be better. And then we have like a little chair in the back, something like that. So perhaps a lecture stone chair could be working out pretty good. There we go. And maybe we can put some of these rugs in the back as well. Like that. And maybe in the front too. And let's see, I think we have some other ones. So we have a bigger one as well, so we can maybe put them like that. I kind of wish there were a long one that would take an odd amount of length. That would be awesome. Because now they would have to like clip through each other. It's not super beautiful. So I can't really squeeze it in perfectly with this one. It would be if I do it like that, maybe? Then we can pretend it's perfect, I guess. Yeah, that's better, I think. And then I'm thinking that we can have some of these. This is a place where you drop newly crafted items at, so the blacksmith can drop the newly crafted things here. And that way we could kind of pretend that that's like the things we're selling. They can see the goods inside of here. I'm using the iron frame and the finished workshop from the Lost mod. So you have to have the Lost mod as well to be able to use this template package if you want to. And let's do another one over there. And let's maybe look into some shelves as well. So let's go for an iron studded one here as well. And we can have maybe 2 of them in like so. And if you want, we can even have something in the back. Maybe we should remove the shields for now. Because then we can show some goods there. I am not entirely sure if they can put them up there, but I think they can, I'm pretty sure. Let's move this one a little bit like so. I think that's better. That's pretty neat, and I think we need a little flower pot in this building. So I'm gonna put the one that we planned with our herbalist. And let's make sure it's this one, yeah. And I want to show you guys, if you haven't seen, there's a little trick to the game. And it doesn't always work, I would say. But if you drag a wall out, I'm dragging from right to left. Only so I will be able to see it easier. However, I think we may have a problem with this building. Let's see. Okay, so we have some space above, so that should be fine. So you can actually place things on top of this. So if you use the hold tool and remove like so, we can put things on top of here. So we can have like a little flower pot sitting over there. We can have a little bunny. Or we can even put like some kind of storage on top of here. So if we go and go to this one, I think they're called racks. And let's see how much space they take. We could even put like one of these sitting on top of here with some goods if we want to. That's some pretty interesting things. But this time I think we're gonna put a little plushie in here. Because they look pretty cute. Look welcoming. So there we go. And I feel like maybe have some banners inside would be nice. Some shields, I feel like that would be kind of fitting really. But like I said, they take a little bit much space. I'm thinking here, if you maybe make some, maybe we can hang some banner or something. Maybe they're kind of hanging in the way a bit, I guess. Maybe if I hang them like that, yeah, that could be fine. It's kind of colliding with that one, so maybe we'll remove that one. It can take a while to find what you want to find. And a little flower pot to make it beautiful. And we also need to have a stair to be able to get up to the very top, right? So let's see what the stair is gonna be. I'm thinking in this corner perhaps. So these might have to go. I'm gonna remove them for now. Because we need some space for the stairs. And if you want to, we can even connect it like that. We keep going up. And I don't think we have a floor made up here yet. No, we don't. Okay. So this is kind of the level we want here, really. So then what are we going to do? We're going to drag those out, extend them. And then we're going to go all the way across like so. Let's see, that should be fine. It looks a little bit odd though. There's not a lot of space up here. I think I might do something potentially special over there to make it work with the roof. Do not have to have like a sleeping spot inside the building, but it's kind of nice when the blacksmith can live in the house where he works as well and save a little bit of time that way. But we can go like that if we want to, then we can just push it in like so. And then we can just, if we want to attach it over there, we can do so. So there's a little bit more open there, I guess. Or we leave it open entirely just around there. Maybe even like that, perhaps. So it's gonna be kind of open. Yeah, that's fine. And here we can have a little support if we want to. A little bit of realism. Maybe would have needed one here, but I feel like it's gonna be too many poles in the buildings if we keep doing that. So maybe we'll leave it like that. Oh, I have made a room here. Okay, I totally forgot about that. Okay, let's go back with everything. Quite a bit at least. Okay, let's go back like that. So, to go up to this room then. How do we want to do that? So there seems to be a hole. Ah, that's because I had a wall there before with the trick. So I was hiding with going down like that, so that's why it disappeared. Okay. But I think I could probably... Yeah, we can do it like that, and we can drag out the same floor again. And cover it up like so. And I'm kind of leaning towards having maybe this is a place we'll go up to get into the side here. So it will be like a door going between these two. And let's go maybe for a robust door, they're pretty nice. I do like how these look, so let's go with that one. And then let's make a little path to get it all the way up there. And if you want to, we can also use the row tool, just put it on top here, because it has to be put on top of things to be able to put them out. And to do this one a little bit wider, I think we can just pretty much go like that, and then we can just remove the things we don't want. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So I think I want to try and make this one cover a little bit more still. Because it looks a little bit odd over here, I think. There we go. I think this should be a bit better. Yeah, that looks a little bit less risky. It would be nice to cover all the way to the door, but at the same time it can look odd as well, right? If it's like too close to it, but we maybe could make it a little tad bit wider, I guess. Okay, I think that is pretty good. Then we get in here, and this will be a beautiful little bedroom. So let's see, I want to have maybe 2 beds in this one. And what color should we go for? Maybe some yellow beds. They can sleep quite close to each other. Let's get some dressers as well. Put them just below the beds like that. On the very end where the feet are. And let's see, some candles to make it cozy. Let's go with some wooden ones. Maybe we can have one in between the two beds, would be kinda nice. Or they can have their very own light on both sides. But I think I'm gonna go one in the middle only. And maybe one when they get inside. And we probably wanna have one up here as well. And here we have to add a little bit of a floor because it's going up like one block like so. Something like that should be pretty good, I think. And maybe they could have some shields up here, because imagine if someone would come and attack them, then maybe they have to equip some shields pretty quick. And if they have them next to their beds, they can equip them really quickly, right? That should be pretty good. And always some flowers is always nice. One of each side, why not? And perhaps, should we have one outside here as well? Yeah, let's go. I love adding flowers to make it beautiful. So I feel like this is pretty good. We could add some more if you want to, really, but it really depends what you want to do. I feel like it would look better if you add one of those going across here. That's pretty neat. So this would be our little blacksmith shop, and I think it's gonna work pretty good. So imagine them putting ores and ingots. They would putting maybe some armor, some weapons, some headgear and so on these different storage spots. So I think it's gonna be working out pretty good. I'm having a little bit of look on the outside because I feel like I might want to have windows on this one. Have I used any windows at all in this town though? I feel like maybe windows don't fit in as much on our Viking themed town, even though they might fit pretty nice on this building. Because they could fit pretty good over there. But I think we should keep the same theme. I think we're just gonna skip it really. So maybe like that. It's gonna be good. And we have some storage under here as well. And we can always extend in the back with some more storage if we want to later on. And perhaps another thing, a final thing. Let's add a little chimney here. So I'm thinking this corner over here. And I'm gonna make some color in stone. Let's go to dark stone color. Then we're gonna go for a big fireplace. I guess we could go for a small one as well though, but I think I'm gonna go for a big one. If you want to, you can put a chimney, but I haven't done so for my other buildings. So I think I'm just gonna keep it like that really. But normally I would build up a stone chimney going up. And then it would have been like sitting up here in stone pretty much like that. I guess we could do that for this one. Maybe this is one that's a little bit more advanced, maybe where the blacksmith lives. So we have to have 3 in height to be able to go under and start this one. Maybe you can start this when it's like this as well, because you're standing at the side starting the fire. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't want to risk it, so we're gonna go like that. And then we're just gonna push this through like so. Then we're just gonna lower this down quite a bit, like so. And then what we can do is to add a little bit of texture to it. It feels a bit too advanced for Vikings though, but maybe these guys are a little bit more advanced than the other ones in town. However, I feel like it doesn't really fit like that. So I think I'm gonna go without it. I feel like it looks better without it. And then we can just imagine the smoke coming outside instead. Some things we could have done if you want to would be to do it like that, and it would look like an open hole here. So we would have like a little hatch, I guess you can say. That would be sitting like that, and it would be like open. But at the same time, it's gonna go straight up, so it's gonna look kind of weird. So I think we're just gonna go the way it is really, like we done with other buildings. So I feel like we're probably maybe done with this one. Would it be if we add a little bit more touches with the colorations? Like we can add a little bit of this. So I actually went back and changed the wall color to be matching our main buildings. I know we have darker color on this one and this one nowadays, and I really like the dark one on this one too. But I feel like maybe this one will fit in a bit more, maybe. Because a lot of buildings had that already. Let's go back and see how it looked before. Let's maybe go with the dark like that. I kind of like it. Oh yeah, let's go like this. So I'm thinking of calling this one finished, and we can add more things later to it. Would it be maybe if we do some more rugs up here maybe? Maybe we can have one in between the two beds, like so. And one I'm gonna get inside. Maybe one over there. Maybe one I'm gonna get inside here as well, into the shop. And there we go, guys. Let's save this one. So now we're just gonna name it without working projects, and we can remove the old ones. Now I'm gonna be sharing this one with you guys. If you want to use it, you can do so. So now we're just gonna remove it, and we're gonna add it back into the world again, and find like a good spot for this one. So where do we have a good spot? I'm kind of leaning towards over this side. Maybe here, but I feel like it would cover this building too much. Potentially we can have it maybe kind of close to the walls, and we have our town a little bit spread out. But it's kind of nice to have the blacksmith fairly close to the main road as well. So I think I might do that. I might actually move a few things away from over here. So let's carry some things away. And let's put them here for now. And the well, we gotta go again. And they added so we can remove water wells now with a button. Awesome. Feels really great to be able to do it that way. And that means we need to make maybe another well. We do have one down here, so we might do pretty well anyway, right? Very nice. So maybe over here for now. We're probably gonna be moving around these wells quite a lot. So I'm gonna have this well over here for now. And we have our little beautiful ducks here. And guys, another pretty cool change they made of Ace, by the way, is that if you have a pasture like this, you can set it up as well here. Collect strays. Periodically collect any stray animals that wander out of this pasture and return them to it. So that way it means that you can have like a pasture with animals, so we can have chickens running around through the city if you want to create like a medieval theme at the city where there's some chicken in the street, maybe there's a little piggy, a little oinker as well, chewing on some food. And you can also untick the other things like harvesting grass, which I don't think I'm gonna do for this one. But I think I will have collect strays for the ducks on this one. But it also means we could have like a pond outside, like if we have like this one. We can have a little pasture down here that doesn't cover this entire area, but maybe they wanna swim around in the water from time to time. So that way we don't have to collect them. But whenever they are hungry, they will also go back home to the manor to get some food. And whenever they need sleep, they can sleep wherever. Wherever there's a spare bed, they can go and sleep there. So it's pretty cool. I think I will practice around a little bit with that. And it would be kind of nice maybe to add a few barrels in the city. Would be nice for us like a decoration. Okay, let's see. Here's something. A stone water well part. Okay, so let's see for the blacksmith we can throw it out here. So maybe this way. Yeah, I feel like this way would be nice. Then people walking by will see the blacksmith as well. Get a good view of them working over there. That's gonna be awesome. Yeah, that's gonna be great. Maybe move it 1 or 2 blocks more to this way though, to make it more viewable for the hall from the streets. So if we go maybe like that, then it's a little bit more open towards our halls over there. And kind of matching the other buildings a little bit more. So that's looking pretty good. I feel ready. We have the blacksmith sign over there. We could maybe have one outside over here as well, but maybe we don't need that. If you want, you can also throw some shields. I kind of like having shields like that. I think it looks kind of nice. Depends what you prefer yourself. But yeah, let's build this one. So that's awesome. We're getting our blacksmith done. So guys, this were a little bit more or mostly an building episode, but I hope you guys like a little bit of change from time to time with a little bit of building, maybe getting some tips or something like that, or so I hope you guys enjoy it. But guys, this will be it for today with Stonehearth. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like on the video. And also want to thank my members here on YouTube as well for supporting me here, and I wish you all a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you guys soon again. Take care and have a good one, everyone.